Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Norman Powell.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Ben Simmons is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now here's Brown. Tatum inside. Simmons defending. Tatum, shot is good.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's Leonard. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer.
And just taking what the defense gives him, it's good to see Harden knock down the mid-range jumper.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Free throw, no good for Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Leonard against Brown. Harden with a screen on Brown. Here's Leonard. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Brown. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Simmons against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Cornette with the bucket.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Powell against White. Leonard outside. Pass to Simmons. Tatum pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's White. No good. Some solid D from Eubanks.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Harden scanning the floor. Leonard up top. Shoots over Brown. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Outside White. Holiday, a screen on Powell. White for 3. The rebound by Eubanks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Powell. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Harden, the pass to Powell. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Takes a step back. Tatum against Simmons. Right wing. Back to Tatum. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Now here's Holiday. 13 points in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Portland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Clippers, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They've flirted with some options, but so far, they keep getting the same results.
Powell with it, picked up by Tatum. Turnaround Jay. And the Clippers miss again. Celtics lead by 5. Pass to Holiday. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the left side wing. Leonard up top. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Cornette. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Boston leading by 7. Who poked away? Left side Tatum fires the 3. Boston no good that time either. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Brown against Powell. Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
The free throw drops for Leonard. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Brown. Leonard, good.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Harden against Holiday. White, the pass to Holiday. Back to White. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so many games come down to what you do at the line. Here are the shooting guards you'd want there this year. Number 5 is Derek White.
This is a group with the ability to drive looking for contact because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Dunn, he's checked in for Powell. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. And Leonard drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time, a very worthy champion.
And here's Brown for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. The Clippers trail. On the wing, Harden. There's the triple. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Drew Holiday.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Horford. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Leonard's got 13.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
And the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Harden. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Holiday. Brown inside. Bogdanovich on him. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Back to Harden. Tipped. Horford with a steal. Brown passes to Holiday. White finds Holiday. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 6.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Leonard, and Norman Powell subbed in for Dunn. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Harden. Powell outside. Back to Harden. Powell outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jones misses. Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Baseline try. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 8.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
1:49 left in the first quarter here. Now Harden. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Powell for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Horford, a screen on Powell. Brown passes to Horford. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 37% early. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's all tied up.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
The Celtics shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Brown scanning the floor. Over Powell. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. Pass to Zubats. Back to Bogdanovich. There's the drive. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Brown against Powell. Now here's Brown. He's got 10. He's off on the layup. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
And it's the Clippers' ball. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Now here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, nice little J by Bogdanovich, giving it just the right touch from that range.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And so Powell nails them both. Here's Tatum. Powell with a steal. Zubats finds Powell. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Here's Hauser, yet to see a basket. Horford outside. Tatum from long range. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Dunn outside. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Powell. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Horford, a screen on Powell. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Out left to the wing. It's Powell, high post. Outside Bogdanovich. Horford against Simmons. Shoots over Horford. Boston pulls it in. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Dunn's shot is good.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Hauser, defended by Dunn. Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hauser. Simmons defending. Hauser can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Harden's checked in. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Walsh. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Harden. Back to Powell. Zubac with a screen on Holiday. Ooh, the deep hit on that pass fake. That freed him up. Harden's got 7.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Horford, a screen on Harden. Out to Horford. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden against Holiday. Horford with a steal. Pass to Hauser. Here's Horford. And it's good for 2. Horford's gotten his first basket of the night. The Clippers lead by 3. Zubac with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Zubac. 6 to shoot. From the left block. Boston pulls it in. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Hauser passes to Tatum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Powell for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Hauser. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Tatum can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 5.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Boston's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Dunn in for Powell. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Hauser. Left side, Holiday. Tatum inside. Simmons defending. Tatum passes to Holiday. Clock at 6. Inside. Cornet can't hit.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Cornet. It's Brown on the wing. Cornet sets a screen. Floats one. And they get it back.
And that's good decision making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
The Clippers lead by 5. Outside Harden. Leonard with the ball. Puts the move on. Tries again. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics shooting about 43% on this one. And he's going for the oop here. Can't complete the lob. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Dunn in his pocket. Launches it. Tatum can't hit.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Dunn's shot is good.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Zubac. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
With a step back. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Cornet. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Having his way inside. Leonard
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Celtics trail by 6. Three-pointer, Holiday. Counted from distance. Holiday's got 8.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game. White for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. It's tipped. And they get it back. Zubats finds Leonard. From outside the arc. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Pass to Dunn. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Holiday with the ball. Give him 8. Here's Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. And that one misses.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Down low. Here's Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, up 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possessions.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. The lead is 2. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Tatum after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Good D by Simmons.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Here's Cornette. There's Tatum with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. Taking a look at Boston, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, right now for Boston, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Simmons. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Leonard. Eubanks. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Celtics trail by 4. Holiday passes to White. Tatum a screen on Powell. White with it. Harden picks him up. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Harden against Holiday. Shoots over Harden. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 9 rebounds now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Leonard drops them both. Boston with the ball. And here's Brown. He's got 15. Outside White. Back to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Well, defensively, they've just looked lost in this second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Holiday passes to Cornette. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Cornette at the post. Eubanks is there. Tatum from long range. Kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. Here's Cornette. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 21. Leonard on the wing. Rebound Boston.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Brown with some nice D. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Pass to Holiday. Here's Cornette. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. The Clippers, number 1.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. There's a screen. Pass to Simmons. Powell outside. Leonard with the ball. On the wing, Harden. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Brown. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Celtics trail by 4. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Al Horford's checked in for White. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Clippers on D. 4-point game.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Goes up again. The shot by Eubanks, no good. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Celtics trail by 3. 3 on 3. Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on Powell. Three-pointer, Holiday. Shot clock at 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, there's the floor stretching ability of Horford. Very hard for a defense when he's knocking those down.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Harden against Holiday. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. On the wing, Tatum. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Cornette's got 13.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Clippers in the lead. Back to Harden. Out to Powell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Holiday. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Outside, Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Leonard up top. Over Horford. Leonard can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 22. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Boy, quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, shooting 8 of 10 so far. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Eubanks, and it's done in for James Harden. Long range from the inbound. Drains the triple. Dunn's got 11.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Hauser. Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Dunn. 11 points in the game. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Brown against Powell. Pass to Bogdanovich. 4-3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown inside. Powell covers. Zubac with the steal. Here's Jones. Counted. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Powell against Brown. Here's Walsh. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ben Simmons is checked in for Jones. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Los Angeles leading by 5. Inside, cuts off the pass. Pass break, here come the Celtics. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
First trip to the line for him here, and he drops a first. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021, but Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Now here's Dunn. He's got 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right at the free throw line, Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 14.
Well, it doesn't matter what role or situation he's in, you can always count on Bogdanovich to get you a bucket.
Outside, Brown. And a missed layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 5. Right side Harden. Here's Dunn. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Horford, a screen on Harden. Here's Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Kept alive. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum with it. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Keita. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside Harden. Pass to Zubats. Unloads from 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
Now here's Horford. Tatum a screen on Simmons. Horford outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Simmons against Horford. Simmons, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. First one falls. Holiday's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Horford, a screen on Simmons. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now Tatum. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Dunn. Another shot. No luck on that one. Tatum with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
One shot.
The Clippers lead by 5. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The shot by Eubanks, no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Holiday. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. On the wing, Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Masterful touch on the floater by Tatum, making a difficult shot look relatively easy.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Dunn outside. Here's Harden. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Dunn, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Dunn. And here's Eubanks. Right side Simmons. Pass to Harden. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hauser. The 3 is up. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the attack, Simmons. And that one drops. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Simmons, and it's Powell in for Harden. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Hauser. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Brown. Brown, a screen on Leonard. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Screen by Horford. Brown inside. Working on Powell. That one is off.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
The first free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Celtics trail by 8. Holiday with the ball. With the drive. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Leonard on the wing. Horford covering. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Fades. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Horford. Here's Cornette. Outside, Brown. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
The Clippers lead by 3. And here's Dunn. Leonard looking over the floor. Powell right side. The 3 ball. Boston with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Brown. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Powell with a steal. Here's Leonard. Leonard in transition.
You have to do more to stop the claw. So hard to defend on those drives.
Now Holiday. Down low. Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Brown.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
He's off on the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Powell passes to Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And what a move by Leonard. Baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
And he knocks down the first one. Ben Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Dunn. And Leonard drops them both. So it's Boston now. 6-point game. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Leonard. They're running. He launches a three. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Simmons. Simmons has got 5 assists tonight. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Now here's Holiday. Shoots over Harden. Boston again missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Leonard passes to Simmons. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. Again, the Clippers score.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Holiday finds Tatum. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Leonard. To the inside. And stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Tatum on the drive. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Harden. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 9. White, the pass to Tatum. Good D by Simmons. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Back to Simmons. Powell outside. Shot clock at 6. Simmons, the pass to Eubanks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Now here's Holiday.
shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10.
The first thing that comes up when you think of Drew Holiday, defense. He's probably the best perimeter defender of his generation. He can guard multiple positions and gives full effort every night.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills against Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.